And good evening and HARBARI, Ujima, HARBARI, Ujima, HARBARI, Ujima. This is a makeup live audio for Kwanzaa. I didn't get a chance to do the third day, actually on the third day, because I was just busy. But I want to uphold and stand to my word, okay? Because now we are in the season of Kwanzaa, which is a non-religious 7-day principles that you can incorporate into your life at any time. You can do it anytime, 360 days out of a year. So this is a makeup, again, a live audio for the third day of Kwanzaa, which is Ujima. Okay, and I want to welcome you to Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am the podcast creator and hostess of Aisha Speaks Jade. I am Aisha, also lovingly known as Jade. Excuse me. So this is the third day of Kwanzaa, which is Ujima, Ujima, and it means collective work and responsibilities. So this is the time to emphasize on the third principle of Kwanzaa, Ujima, or collective work and responsibility. So on the third day, the lighting of the candles starts again with the black one, then the farthest left red one, and then the utmost right green one are lit. So family members who congregate, or if you go anywhere, they discuss the meaning of the third principle and share unity cup. The candles are then extinguished. Okay, so just wanting to make sure that you knew that Ujima means collective work and responsibility. We, as indigenous people, have a charge, if you will, to do collective work and responsibilities. So I'm going to just kind of briefly see if there's other things that I want to speak about real briefly, because I want to do my best to do 7 days of Kwanzaa. I apologize in advance if I don't get chance to do them do the principle, on that particular day, but I still want you to hear it, even if it's a makeup. So let me just kind of go back and backtrack, if you will. And okay, so again, we devote the third day of Kwanzaa to Ujima, not Ujima, but as the ancestors and, from our ancestors, Ujima, the principle of collective work and responsibility. Again, we light the green candle on the day of Ujima. Once the flame is lit, the glow of this candle symbolizes a flicker. That means that we are collectively responsible for our achievements as well as our setbacks. We must build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solve them together. Yes, yes, yes. To whom much is given, much is expected. Collective work, meaning celebrate Ujima by finding a project you and your loved ones can work on together. It can be anything. It can be something, maybe your home needs some remodeling, a project in your backyard, any type of home improvement projects. It could be anything. Or, you can divvy up chores amongst your children if you have multiple ones, or even if you have one, you can give them chores. You can make it a fun thing to do together. Maybe they'll see how collective work makes life easier. It's a rewarding feeling to finish a project and share the credit with loved ones. So I want to briefly speak about collective responsibility. So now that you and your family have done some work, and I'm hoping again that you can do these things 365 days of the year, every day, you can incorporate the 7 principles. So now that perhaps you and your family again have done some work together, it's time to extend that goodwill into your community to help someone else, because we all know that when we go outside of ourselves and help someone else, we get those blessings triple times. I'm sorry. I want to go somewhere else, but we get those blessings back to us triple times when we just kind of step out of ourselves and help someone else. And don't get me wrong, I know that we can't save the world and help everybody, but we can do our diligence and help. Volunteer, do something. Help a person in your community, whatever it may be. You can start by looking out for your neighbors. Maybe that means checking in on our elderly, because our elderly are not getting taken care of or looked after as they should. Because if we live to be their age, it would be nice if someone would take the time to check in and or look in after us. Especially, do it year round, but when it gets colder, these winter storms, you just want to make sure that they're safe and that they have the basic necessities. You don't have to break bank or anything like that, but you can just make sure that our elderly are good. Okay? Make sure that they're safe. Perhaps you can volunteer for a local nonprofit organization. Maybe you might be able to go to a elderly facility or a senior home, or if they're living in their own home, help them. Okay? We are responsible for each other, and we can solve a lot of problems, big or small, by working together. Now, I know some of us think like this. Unfortunately, it would be nice if we all would think like that, but we know that that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So I just want to give just that little bit of yesterday's principle, which again, HARBARI, GANI, Ujima, okay? Responsibility and collective responsibility and collective work. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I'll be coming back to speak about today's principle. Please incorporate this. If you do nothing else, give it a try once. If it's not your twist, that's okay. But at least you can say, I tried it, it's not for me, or I tried it and it is. And incorporate it into your daily life, however much you can, for 2020. So with that being said, please join my social media platforms if you have not already. I am on here right now, Facebook right here, right now, Instagram, Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel. You can find me at Aisha Speaks Jade. Facebook, right here, right now, people. Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, which you can go to and subscribe. Thank you in advance. You can subscribe by hitting that thumbnail as well as hitting that notification bell to stay in the loop of each and everything. Love feedback, love dialogue. Also, if you are on LinkedIn, you can find me at Aisha Jade Speaks. Aisha Jade Speaks on LinkedIn. Okay, guys, always remember, create that self-care, self-awareness toolkit. Know your worth and your value. Love yourself coming from the inside, working it out to the outside. Create your greatness, create your happiness. When you go through challenges, because that's part of life, and each and every one of us, we do go through it, make sure to catch it, check it, and change it. Will it be easy? No. But is it possible for it to happen for you to be able to do better? Absolutely. Know your worth and your value. And I hope that you have a lovely evening and a better tomorrow. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Have a good evening. Ashe and Namaste and all of the other positive words that I put out. Be good to yourself. Peace out.